Today we're talking about the hidden gem neighborhoods. I'm so excited. This is gonna be the best video we've ever made. Let's go! What's going on, guys? My name is Jesse Weiser and I'm a real estate broker here in Springfield, Missouri, and this is...
My name is Brandon Zacharias, and I am also a realtor here at Weiser Living Realty.
Today we're talking about the hidden gems on houses that literally never come up for sale. And I'm really excited to give you an insight of the Springfield area and kind of like the not the unique neighborhoods, but the rare neighborhoods that's very hard to get in. And if you guys are thinking about moving to Springfield, Missouri area, or just the Springfield metro, check out wiserlivingrealty.com down below. You can kind of check out houses there. The reason why we make these videos is because we want to help you guys.
You can contact us by going to the website directly, and it'll have all the contact information for you down below, also in the description, phone, email, everything. Morse code.
Morse code, we got smoke signals, like however you want to reach us, we want to get to know you, get to know your story, help you buy a house here, like literally reach out. You'll get one of us. Like, don't think we have this huge sales team. You will get Brandon or I, and we want to help you. We've helped literally over 100 people move to the area.
Yeah, and it's been great. I mean, we are here for you.
Yes. So what are these hidden gem neighborhoods and why are we talking about it, right? These are the neighborhoods that houses get listed and they go extremely fast. People are always seeking these neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And if they go up for sale, like, it's a bidding war.
Oh, it's crazy. It goes by really, really fast whenever they do come on the market.
The first one I want to talk to you guys about is Chesterfield Village. Now this, if you're looking at a map, it's pretty much directly in the south central or centrally south. Anyways, here's the map you can see and where Chesterfield Village is. Kind of like where James River Freeway and Kansas Expressway. You can get anywhere in Springfield living at Chesterfield Village. I almost thought about living there because of the location was super easy to get around. The neighborhood has a little village. That's why it's called Chesterfield Village. And it kind of looks like a little bit of a downtown feel, like everything's red brick.
Yep.
It's actually pretty cute.
But it's, again, a hidden gem. A lot of people really don't go there often, like it was the mall or something like that.
The average home prices to expect is somewhere between $250,000, probably a little north of 400,000, maybe up to 5, to seeing how big it is or if it's like updated or not. Obviously there's these teeter-totters, but you can find something in that range. And the houses, think of like, they were built in the 1990s, like pretty much all of them. Anything built in the 1990s is obviously, you know, sturdy. You know, 92 here and you're 93. Obviously, if it's built in the 90s, it was meant to last, right?
I sure hope so.
So some of the nearby amenities, you have Walmart and obviously Walmart Neighborhood Market as well. They have community centers, Sam's Club is nearby, Hy-Vee, even the Alamo Draft House is down the street, and Planet Fitness. So if you think of Kansas Expressway and, you know, James River, there's a lot going on there. So in this neighborhood, 8 closed last year, which is like one of those neighborhoods where things are still selling, but it's not like really hard to get into that neighborhood. Mainly because a lot of those homes built in the 90s and they're still in its original state of the 90s. Now, my opinion on the area, probably a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, you can literally get anywhere in Springfield really fast. A lot of these hidden gem neighborhoods, you'll notice, are very quick to get around.
I gotta agree. It's definitely a 9 out of 10. I mean, as far as just location itself and also getting to wherever you need to go, you can get over on the east side of Springfield within 10 minutes also.
Yeah.
So very, very fast. Next up is Wildwood Estates. Now, with Wildwood Estates, it's actually located on the southeast side of Springfield, right by Springfield Lake. And it is absolutely beautiful over there. Whenever you're driving through, you've got these little winding roads that have got so many mature trees around. It's so pretty. And it's also my personal favorite. Whenever you're up on these little hills, you could overlook the Springfield Lake right at the bottom.
And there's only a select few of houses that have like Springfield Lake in its backyard.
Yeah, no.
One just got listed. It was like 1 point something million.
Yeah.
But I mean, just the view out the back door in Springfield, Missouri. Location, location, location.
Oh my gosh, it's so pretty out there. Typically the homes range in age from 60s to 70s, so they're a little bit on the older side, but oh my gosh, very well built, so pretty on the inside and exterior as well.
Now, a lot of people are buying the homes and going in and remodeling them because like this is a neighborhood where if you buy it outdated and put 200,000 in, you're gonna get that return back.
Oh, absolutely.
Just because of location. And it's actually pretty close to Millwood and Highland Springs like country clubs.
Yeah.
So if you're a golfer and you want to be close to that but not in the neighborhood, this would be a good one.
Crazy thing about this neighborhood, there was only 5 sold in the last year.
Wow.
And that was really crazy. The days on market for those was really, really quick too.
Yeah, houses in that neighborhood, I mean, it's highly sought out. I mean, a lot of these are highly sought out.
Oh, absolutely. You have Lake Springfield close by with a lot of trails and such beautiful scenery. It's about 5 minutes away from the Primrose shopping area, which you could also have anything that you would want. Oh,
You can get anywhere shopping wise. Like if you live in this neighborhood, there's no point to go to the north side of Springfield.
No,
I mean,
it's
there's really not. You just go to the southeast side and you don't really have to go anywhere. You can go to Ozark, like it's close to Ozark, or you could go to Springfield, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, very easy access. Wildwood Estates, I would vote maybe 9.5 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, that I would.
Wow.
I think it's the trees that get me. Whenever you're driving down those roads, it's just so nice, so pretty.
I would probably vote maybe a solid 8.5 out of 10. So next up is Natural Bridge Estates. And the reason this neighborhood is on the list is because obviously it's a hidden gem, but it's my favorite neighborhood out of this entire thing.
Oh,
Let me tell you why, okay? Back in the day, there was an old like colonial style home. And I told my wife, I'm like, one day I'm gonna buy that house. One day we're gonna buy it, we're gonna fix it up. And I might have said, you know, my prayer a little bit too fast because it came up for sale and I had no money at the time. Someone bought it and bulldozed it.
They bulldozed it?
But they built a fortress of a home, probably $2 to $3 million house. So like this is the neighborhood that people are going in and just building their monstrous houses. Or they buy the house and put $200,000-$300,000 into it, but it's totally worth it because this location is amazing. Now, my favorite house, my second favorite house in all of Springfield, there's a White House, and it literally looks like the White House. We're gonna have to find a picture of it. It's right here. Look, there is a picture of the White House, and it is absolutely amazing.
I feel like it gives you that view of just being in a movie scene for sure.
So let me tell you how rare it is. Only one house has sold in the last year in that neighborhood.
No, read again.
In 2 years?
2
Oh
years.
my gosh. So I thought one closed in the last year. No, we had to go back 2 years. One has only sold in the neighborhood in the last 2 years. That's insane. That's how highly sought out. And people stay there forever.
Yeah.
So like when you move in that neighborhood, you're there. Like that, it's a forever home.
I honestly don't think I would want to move out if I get into that neighborhood.
You made it. So I would say the average home price in this neighborhood, you're looking 800,000 or more. Like if you can find something under $1 million, you're doing pretty good. The average age of the home, probably built in the 80s, maybe up to 2000. There's not very many like newer homes in the neighborhood. It's because people buy them and just put tons of money into them. So this neighborhood is super close to a lot of things. You have the Dan Kinney community center where it's owned by Springfield, where there's a gym, there's basketball courts, all inside, stuff like that. It's also really close to shopping. I mean, you just go straight down Battlefield. Super easy access to 65 highway, which can get you anywhere in Springfield in 10 minutes or less. 10 out of 10 neighborhood. Come on. I mean, it's my number one. It's 10 out of 10.
It's gotta be a 10 out of 10. I'll agree with that one. Next up is Hickory Hills. Now, this place, we've got to talk about it because one, Jesse actually used to live there.
So there's actually 5 different Hickory Hills neighborhoods.
Okay.
Obviously, we're talking about Hickory Hills Estates. That's the hidden gem. There's Hickory Hills Villas, which is like newer homes.
Yep.
Hickory Hills Phase 1, 2, and 3.
Man, they're just doing a lot over there.
I mean, Hickory Hills, the country club is what they're kind of building around. The oldest and original country club in Springfield, Missouri. So when you think of a country club, like that's the one that a lot of people think of. And they're building, a bunch of real estate around it. So Hickory Hills Phase 1 is going to be like your bigger homes. Phase 2 is where I lived, where it was like very small. They really crammed a lot of things in there.
Actually, I do remember your yard.
Yes. Phase 3 is they are building it right now. So we're recording this video in 2024, and they just started opening up these houses. But we're gonna go to the back and talk about the oldest neighborhood, which is Hickory Hills Estates. Now, it is gated, and there's 17 homes in there.
Only 17 homes.
Only 17 homes. And I would say they were probably built in the 70s and 80s. So Hickory Hills Estates was built on the front 9 holes of Hickory Hills Country Club. So like think of it's been around for 50 plus years, these houses. So like it kind of curves around, hole 5, 6, stuff like that. And it is absolutely beautiful.
Honestly, I think that's why my golf game sucks whenever I play there, because I'm just too busy looking at the houses. So
that's how we are on every golf course around real estate.
So the homes range from 500,000 all the way up to about $1 million, maybe even more, honestly.
Yeah. Especially if you get an updated one. I actually previewed one a couple years ago, and one thing that I remember is they had a rooster on top of their refrigerator, and we always refer to it as the Rooster House. Like if you actually went to my wife Miranda and was like, hey, Jesse was telling me about the Rooster House, she'd be like, yeah, the one over by, like, I don't know why it just stood out.
Actually, that is something that is good luck to have a rooster in your kitchen.
Really?
So, yep, my mother always told me this, but you have to have a rooster in some shape or form in your kitchen to have good luck.
Wow. Yeah. Is that true? Put it down in the comments.
With Hickory Hills, it is super close. I mean, right behind Costco and Menards. Again, I'm also a Costco person. Like, you can't go wrong with Costco. But I'm actually going to give a 9.5 out of this one. Out of 10. Yeah.
I mean, the location, I live over there, so obviously location is great. Now I'm going to give it a 9, only because golf balls could hit your house.
I'd be that person.
Exactly.
So, sorry.
If the golf balls weren't detrimental to my home insurance plan, I would probably live there. Give it a 10. Let's talk about Turnberry and Cherry Crest. Now this is kind of a unique one, and it's just kind of like a little bit further than Hickory Hills Estates and Hickory Hills, and it's over there on the east side. So it is near Costco, Menards. But the reason why I put this on the list is because this neighborhood is not Hickory Hills, but some of them back up to the golf course. And think of like these houses were built 80s to early 2000s, all brick homes. Some are big, some are small, big mature trees. So like you see me kind of visualizing this neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I put it in there because purely the location and kind of the amenities that it's around. So only 2 houses have sold in the last year. So like these houses don't come up for sale, but like they kind of do. It's a hit or miss. And they're about 20 to 30 years old, kind of like what I said. And the average home price is probably $500 and up. Depends how big the house is, but the location alone is definitely worth it. I saw one person last year, they bought it, gutted the complete inside.
Wow.
Repainted everything and put in, oh man, it is a beautiful house. So let me rate this neighborhood a solid 9 out of 10.
Okay. All right. I could feel you on that one. I'm actually going to agree with the 9 out of 10 on that one. Next up is Jones Springs on Catalpa Street. I know you know. This place and area is absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, the houses that are in this area, insane.
You know, when I was growing up, people would always say, there's no money in Springfield. There's no money in Springfield. And now that I'm a realtor, I'm like, have you driven down Catalpa Street? When you drive from the west side at the four-way there off of Eastgate, so you're driving on Catalpa, you enter a whole nother world. It becomes wooded and you're driving down, curling, then out of nowhere you're following this like creek.
Yep.
This river that people's driveways are built over the river. Can you imagine going home and you pull into your driveway and you go over a river?
Not gonna lie, I'd be worried about Alyssa pulling into that driveway.
Your wife?
Yes.
That is so funny.
These houses are just absolutely massive. I mean, it actually speaks for itself whenever you see just the price point on these houses.
Yes.
Well over $950,000 to $1 million plus. And it's
2-3 million.
Yeah. Talking about how rare this neighborhood is, only one has sold in the last year. And I mean, this house, mid-century modern, I know it's your favorite, and so crazy.
I would give this one a solid 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you on that one. I would love to have just that view in the background. That's my 10 out of 10.
So if you actually take Catalpa even further, all the way, it turns into Farm Road 144,
Yep.
which takes you into Tan Oak neighborhood. And Tan Oak is a hidden gem. There's houses that range from kind of, 1,800 square feet to thousands of square feet. There's colonial homes, there's mid-century modern homes, there's traditional homes, there's like all types of houses in this neighborhood. And it's one of my favorite hidden gem neighborhoods. Like if I were to move today, I would probably put Tan Oak in my top 5.
Really?
Just because of the vibe. You feel like you're out in the country, but you're really not. You just dump onto Sunshine Street and just drive into Springfield. Like it is so fast.
I could understand that. And just having that country feel, but being very, very convenient to getting into where you need to.
Hills, mature trees. It's just beautiful. I would say the average home price in this neighborhood is probably between $400,000 and $800,000. You can get an outdated home in this neighborhood. You can get an updated home in this neighborhood. Like this is one of those neighborhoods that is kind of hard to get into, but not really if you're kind of open to really buying anything. 2 homes sold in the last year in this neighborhood, which is
rare.
not many.
Yeah, it's very tough.
But like, if you're okay with broadening the type of home, you can still get in there. And of course, like the amenities of this one is East Sunshine. So East Sunshine is 65. You have Toyota, Mama Jeans. You have Sam's Club, Nicola's, which I think is one of the most underrated like fancy restaurants in Springfield. So that is the hidden gems that we think are in Springfield, Missouri. All of those neighborhoods. Let us know which one would be your favorite down in the comments below. We want to know. And don't forget, check out our playlist right over here, the best of Springfield, Missouri. And we will see you in the next video. You watch for deer. So today we're talking about the hidden gem. I was going to say restaurants.